Okay, looks like it's up and running. Just always check your audio. It's a problem that's been happening lately. Alright, that looks like the audio is good. I think. It should be good. But we will see. Alright, we are in the... Why does she do this every once in a while? We're in the storeroom, I believe. I want to put the ribbon back. I think we're good for the most part. I mean, we could probably fuel this up right now. Running low on, although we do have some defensive stuff now, which is nice. It's been a while since we've had defensive items. We've been playing mostly on offense. Oh shit, wrong thing. But we are ready to continue forward with this, hopefully. I'm curious if the lighter and the canteen are going to come into play in here. So I might just bring the lighter with. I feel like we'd be able to burn a lot of things in here. But I have learned from a few mistakes from running around this building last time. Look, this spot. Oh, good. Looks like it's covered up. Okay. So we briefly went into this room and instantly got into a fight with a spider. And I instantly left this room because that was enough horror for one day. The hope is that spider is still dead. It's not here, so that's positive. What's this? A red oil lamp. It's not lit. What happens if I light it? I mean, I have a lighter. The strange silhouette hovers in the reddish light. Could it have some kind of meaning? It looks like an eyeball. Something's glowing down there. Oh, shotgun ammo. Hell yes. We ran out of that last time fighting that one dude. There's a whole bunch of stuff. What is this? Will you take the red book? Sure. Okay. Oh, there's a green thing here. Green oil lamp. It's not lit. That sounds like I need to light it as well. Another eyeball. Okay, let's read this book. Examine. Bandage with blood. Hello, Bick. I am good. How are you? Open the book. It's a book cover with a red cover. Nothing is written on any of the pages. Is there a special way to use it? I grow ever more concerned. Jesus. There's so many posters. No. You can stay right there, big guy. Why is there so many naked lady or basically naked lady posters? What's going on? Some billiards balls, 2, 4, 5, 6. There doesn't seem to be anything significant about the order, but... Okay. Oh, there's another light here. You alright? You have any ideas about what these are for? Could have a strange meaning. Well, clearly the book doesn't do anything with these. But there is a big ass spider here still. What if I shoot him? There we go. Oh, no, you fucker. Enemies aren't supposed to have range attacks. You're not gonna stay dead, are you? Do not stand back up, you fuck. Alright. We gotta go back to... Stay dead. The ball's playing pool. Stay dead, please. Is there a way for me to get behind this thing back here? Doesn't look like it. Ugh. No spiders. See, that would have been a lot more horrifying if we hadn't already seen a spider in here. Said there's no order to them specifically. So now I'm hoping. Hoping that something relevant comes up. Jill, why? Alright. Storage room so we can put some stuff away and heal up a tiny bit. This is the unfortunate thing. Early on in the streams, some people aren't here, so you end up not knowing what the hell to do. Okay. I feel like we can put this back because it hasn't been relevant yet. But I want to keep the book just in case. Okay. Time for us to keep moving. Every time one of these doors opens, I fear for my life. No, honestly, I have no clue. Usually I'm not right about puzzles, and it's sheer luck. That's me with puzzles. Sheer luck. Okay, it's like a red eye with a circle. Should we pick this up now? We'll leave it for now. Red eye with a circle. I think this is a green eye with a line in it. Yeah, it's a green eye with a line in it. I think these are going to come up later in relevancy. And this is a orange eye with nothing in it. And a bunch of scantily clad women. Literally all over this place. This is like a bar. Your mansion has like a full-on bar. Okay. I think that's all that we need for now. Is this like a bar for the workers? Because they were talking about scientists and stuff. So maybe that's what this is for. It's like a bar for them. Jump over so I can't get grabbed again. We don't need any more clips of me screaming like that. No, thank you. All right, this is where the bees are. We left here because of the bees. Yeah, fuck. Not the bees. Oh, shit. Which door was it? This one. There's a ladder over here. I've been dreading going down it, but now it's our only option at the moment. Not the bees. What the fuck? Stay dead? Nope. That feels like a waste. I probably could have not done that. Nah, I'm stupid. You just spam buttons when that happens and you feel dumb for it. Alright. Well, there is one thing I am going to do before moving forward with that now. I'm going to go back and grab the oil and melt this man. I really don't want him coming back. That feels like it's going to be a very high trafficked area. Bees, fuck off. You haven't seen the latest episode of Critical Role, have you, Bick? Some stuff happened. And I want to talk theories. Oh my god, it's got a different spot to grab from now. What a jerk. How rude. How rude. Thursdays? No, damn. And I don't even, realistically, I think I did, we did talk about how, like, I thought it was, like, mildly disappointing. And, like, one thing happened at the end that was kind of worthwhile. And I stand by that. I need to reload my gun. I stand by that a little bit when I say that. Like, it was still, like, enjoyable. The RP is still fantastic, right? But I feel like, and the same thing happened with the Seekers, where there was an episode. Oh no! Don't push that, Jill. Get on top of it, Jill. There was an episode or two where, like, basically nothing happened except they moved forward, and while that's fine and that's gonna happen here and there, I feel like with it being the story that it's like they're trying to tell, that shouldn't happen. If that makes sense. Like, that just feels like something that shouldn't happen. But it did. Now, there's been some defenders in my comment section. And that's perfectly fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion about this stuff. So I'm not going to begrudge people for doing so. You know, the more CR defenders, the better. I feel like that's a dying breed. Where there's a lot of people who are just shitting on it for a long time. Which, if that's the case, why are you watching Critical Role in the first place, right? If you're just nonstop talking trash. Alright, some people told me to wait for Barry. So hopefully nothing happens in the next couple minutes. Unless this isn't where they meant to wait for Barry. This looks sketchy as fuck. I really do hope this is where they were talking about waiting for Barry. Because otherwise I'm just going to be standing here looking like a doofus. Although, what's new with that, right? Now, I guess one thing that we can't talk about in relation to Critical Role right now is, who do we think the main villain is? Because with the way the story's been, like, played out, there's a couple obvious answers, right? But I feel like there's, like, one family in specific that hasn't really done anything, if that makes sense. Like, we've seen a lot from the Taconis, the Halovar, and the Iron Fasten. And the Cormorant house, I feel like we've only met, like, one major person from. So, for me, I feel like, and it makes me wonder, like, how involved the other houses are with each other, right? And that's a big, like, point of the Seekers or the Schemers table. Like, how involved are each other, and are they, like, truly with the same? Are they, like, on the same team, or what's happening? Like, that's a big deal. And it makes me really... Okay, I'm not waiting for Barry. This must not be the spot. But yeah, it just makes me wonder, like, what exactly is happening there. Like, who's on whose side sort of deal. What is this? What is the point of that? Knowing Brennan, the most likely answer is the government figure of the campaign is the villain. Yeah, but what does that mean? Like, what does that actually mean? What is this? More boxes. It's locked on the other side. Come on. Oh, good. So we're pushing boxes to make a floating pathway. Seems legit. But who is the government figure? Right now, I think the government figures are the Lord's Advisory and the Grey Tower. So the Revolutionary Council. Can I walk across that now? No, I need the third one. Big push. I don't like this eerie ass music. Like, you could realistically look at it like there's a couple of like government powers right now in the Critical Role in Ahriman's landscape, right? There's Grey Tower, which is the Revolutionary Council. There's the Lord's Advisory, which seems to work with the Revolutionary Council and seems to have infiltrated the Revolutionary Council. It seems like there's a bunch of people from the Tacona or the Sundered Houses who... The Sundered Houses run the Lord's Advisory, right? So then it seems like they've planted a bunch of people in the Revolutionary Council. So those two are kind of one and the same at this point. So for me, when we say like government officials are the problem, like, does that actually mean something? Or are we just assuming right now? And there's also... How much power does like how much government power, quote unquote, do the Druids have? The old path. They could be considered government power of some kind, I'm sure. Right? Am I wrong? Do we think that I'm wrong with that one? I don't like that. Oh, hell no. Scary game and water stuff? This is hell. Oh my god, that's a fucking shark! Okay. It's most likely, if not all, of the Sundered Houses are aligned and working is ways to benefit themselves and dominate the power. What does that say? The power spaces that weren't in to take full control. I assume you mean dominate the powers that were in place. Because, yes, you're right. How the fuck am I supposed to deal with that room? Like, sharks, that doesn't feel safe. I don't know if a fucking book or a lighter is going to be helpful. So I might just go back up, drop some stuff off, come back down, and deal with it there. I really thought Barry was supposed to show up. Barry never did. I have... Also, by definition of like government, right? There's King Gus. King Gus is also there as a person of power, right? Like he's got governments. He's government and the druids of that order there, like his druid circle. So there's a lot of ways that you could look at it for who's like in control of government. Fuck off, you stupid fucking thing. Give me space. That didn't hurt me, did it? It did. You son of a bitch. There's a plant over here I can go grab. I feel the only power that can't really bring it to align with them are probably the druids of the old path. They seem like they won't be able to convince them to join. That's true. Which might be an explanation as to why like Primus Taconis specifically wants to kill them. Right? Like that's a possibility. Like the reason that he doesn't want them alive is because he can't control them. Got to create their own druids of path or neutralize the space they held power over, which is kind of what Primus Taconis is doing. Good point. I could potentially do we think that he could try to convince people to make their own old path? Like, that's a possibility, right? Like, he could be like, oh, there's a couple of, like, murderous druids around. Maybe we could convince them to side with us. Right? Because Hannon's definitely, like, murder druid type, in my mind, right? Like, that he just feels murder druid. So I feel like you might be able to convince him via, you know, I don't know, maybe not, probably not. But he's different, right? Like Hannon and those types of druids are different from the regular druids. So you could realistically be like, oh, could you convince that druid circle, whatever they were called, I forget. Could you convince that druid circle that, hey, it's worth joining this cause to make a different world? Or do we think that, like, all of the druids hate the Sundered Houses because of their past? I would imagine that's likely the case because of how much Hannon hates Valus. He'll almost certainly hate the followers of Tansul, or the former followers of Tansul. But if they can convince him that, like, hey, we don't follow him anymore, you know, there was this obelisk in Tanasar that we actually defaced, you know, I feel like there's a chance they could convince him, like, hey, we're on your side here, dude. Like, you should join us. Which would be very bad if that's the case. Hannon is a murder druid, but he is aligned with the morals and ideals of the old path. They don't seem like they'd align with the Sundered Houses. Yeah, I don't disagree with that sentence. I think you're right. Was there any other doors here? Just that one? No, great. So now we got to go into the shark-infested waters. My question is, what should I use? Should I use the shotgun? Or should I start with the pistol and see if that'll do it? Let's start with the pistol. And if we have to quickly change, we will. Boy, you just came out of nowhere and instantly grabbed me. That's cool. How many fucking sharks are in this goddamn room? Alright, pistol's not doing it. Is there a way for me to, like, lower the fucking water level? Or I can just get the fuck out of here. That works for me too. Jesus Christ. About King Gus, this is an opinion based on nothing. He seems really... Oh my lord! There's no winning anywhere we go. Okay. There seems to be another exit, so I just gotta get out this door, turn right, and go right again. And that should give me another door in the shark-infested waters. Phew! It's locked. The words power room is written on the door. Well, fuck me. Okay, sharkies. Oh, these guys really just don't want to die, do they? Where are they at? They're gonna come this way because I'm a little high out of their reach. There we go. Come on, come get me. That missed completely by the looks of it. How come you don't die? Okay, one's dead. It took like every ammo piece that I had, but one's dead. Now I'm gonna die. Because I think that's gonna hurt me. You die already, you fuck? There we go. 2 dead. There is a third one in here. Somewhere. I don't see him though. Okay, about King Gus, this is an opinion based on nothing. He's oh, there he is. That guy seems huge though. Something about him doesn't feel like he's going to attack me. Oh. That was so close. He seems easily dealt with. Damn. Not our boy King Gus. Although I can see where you're coming from when you say that. Alright, we're only back into the green here with that. Or the yellow. You know what? I think that's better than nothing. Let's just check around. I mean, yeah. Based on what little we do know about the character, he feels like someone who... You've seen episode 20, yeah? Like, I assume you've seen episode 20? Don't want to say anything if you haven't seen episode 20. Where is this big fucking shark? Either way. Let's see if we can get through this room here. See how much I missed in here. Okay, so there's tentacles. That's great. Okay, this looks like safe. Safe spot over here. This looks like a control system for the water tank, but it's broken. It can't be used. Goddamn. So what the fuck can I do in here? This locker's completely soaked. There's nothing special inside. Have I just gone the wrong way? Like, what do I have to do now? They're not killing him, but he's for sure on Dolmakyar to be dealt with. Interesting point. You've watched episode, so you know that King Gus is fucked off. Basically, that was basically the question I was gonna ask. You know he's fucked off. He feels like, oh, hello, Brain. How's it going? I feel like since your channel is primarily Critical Role related, you should be able to openly talk about relevant, up-to-date content. But I do appreciate you always considerate about spoilers. I haven't seen episode 20, but per usual, I'm not worried about spoilers. I don't think it's a major spoiler to say that, because we're well aware of the fact that King Gus was going to Dolmakyar, so I don't think that's a major spoiler. Hello, big fish. Oi! Oh, that's just instant dead, aren't I? Oh, we just lost like an hour of progress. Oh no, we only lost like 30 minutes. Phew. Okay. So we now know what we're dealing with when it comes to these rooms. And again, if I didn't say it because I thought I did. Hello, Brain. How's it going? Fight your fears and survive. Well, I'm trying. Alright, so I need to bring the lighter with me. That much is for certain. And we'll bring the fuel canteen as well. Just for safety. For now. I love sharks. They're so cool. Yeah, especially when they're eating Jill. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, this room had a few things for us. And we are going to pick up the book. We're going to light the... Gonna light the lights. Right, just need to light it. Is there anything special in here? I don't think so. I think once we picked everything up, we were good. Alright, we'll leave the ammo for now. Don't think we need to worry about the ammo at the very moment. Okay. Well, I do believe the last one light. Oh, by the way, I feel like these lights are billiard balls. Well, the way that they described it is like the billiard balls don't matter, right? Like it says there's some billiard balls, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There doesn't seem to be anything significant about the order, but... Oh, maybe we're supposed to light them in the order of 3, 5, 6. So red, orange, green, and I've already lit the green one, so we fucked that up. Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm going to end up fighting you as is, so let's do this. Hello again, you ugly bitch. Stay dead. The order isn't significant, but the color may be. Exactly. So let's see if I can turn this off. What if I use this again? Okay. If we leave the room, do they reset? And then we can do it in like the order of the billiards balls. So I don't know if you were here for it, Brain, but we were talking about who we think like who we might think the true major villain is of campaign 4. I didn't really set the lights. Shit. Can I like use the book? The book with a red cover. There's no words here. How about now? Can I use the book now? Oh wait, can I combine the item? Combine. Light the book. Examine. Is there a special way to use it? Well, I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Let us light this candle. Huh. I really want to know what this book is about. Two, three, four, five, six. I don't think there's been anything else that's been like color-wise in this game. And I don't really want to shoot it. Okay. I think we'll move on for now. Can I pick anything up? I can pick up the ammo. You know what? Let's not pick up the ammo. Let's pick up this and then just come back in here. Let's see if once we leave for a few rooms, do the lights turn back off. It's funny stumbling around just trying to figure out blind luck. There was the crow puzzle that was color related. Oh, that's true. That's very true. Gosh dang it, there's a bunch of colors everywhere. Roy Jabiv, how you... I don't know what word I was trying to find there. How you mess with me? That's what I was going for? Alright. Jeez. I kind of feel like the book's important. For the time being, I'm going to put the lighter in the canteen away. Because we're going back in that room. Oh, wait. I might need the fucking lighter if the light's turned off. Fuck, I'm stupid. If the light's turned off, I need the lighter. Bam. And then we'll grab the shotgun ammo while we're in there. Open the door, please. But yeah, back to the King Gus discussion for like half a second, because I do think it's relevant to talk about. He feels both like someone who These things are really pissing me off now. Shines with the red light. He feels like someone who could both be like a major problem, but also no issue whatsoever. Right? With the way that like it's described, like the Duchess, like how she's like all stressed out over the chaos. That's like probably what it is 24/7, right? With the way that he is, like just constant chaos over and over again. So something tells me that like, you know, he's not, I don't want to say it this way, but something tells me like he's not put together, like his administration isn't put together properly, if you will. Okay, so there's still something in here. I have that book. What was the order? I think 3 was red. And I wish I could like examine it underneath this. He has a Princess Diana quality to him. I don't know much about Princess Diana. Like, I know, like, that she wasn't very well liked amongst the monarchy. There must be a special way to read it. I wish I could just leave it open. And then, like, put it on the desk. Pure speculation on this. What if we combine? Okay. Okay. Then I have no idea what we're doing here. Was it the last thing in this room? Was that what this room was telling me I need to collect was? Okay. Then maybe there's nothing left in here. We just need to remember, like, there was a circle underneath the red one. There was a line in the green one and nothing in the orange one. And the order was red, orange, green. So we just need to remember those things. Then you know exactly what you need to understand, what I think is going to happen with King Gus. Oh no, they're going to execute King Gus because he's different. We'll need that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the shotgun. Load that up. Grab that. Because we're going to have a zombie to kill in a couple seconds here. So you think they're going to cut the brakes on his carriage and make him crash while running from the paparazzi? Sorry to be bleak, but that's kind of what happened. And it's not really a kind of what happened, it's exactly what happened. But if we speak, we're in trouble. Not that the monarchy can do anything to me in Canada. But so many people have said it, so it doesn't matter. We're safe at this point from that. Get the hell away from me, bugs. I'm not very happy with you. And then soon the door will open. What's this door? I didn't realize there was a door here until I looked at the map. There's a key. Residence key. Oh, goody. Okay, homeboy. You need to fuck off. Alright, this time the taser felt like less of a waste. Okay, so we have a key now. Maybe we can go in other rooms that I didn't find before. exactly sarcasm, but you can see how people in people's good. See, now I don't even need to burn that body either. That body can just stay in that room. Exactly, but you can see how being in the people's good graces doesn't make much of a difference when there's actual power when the actual powers are conspiring against each other or with each other. Yes, you're right. Do I think he'll be killed? No, I think so. I think with the way that like everything's been built up towards, killing him is going to be like a huge plot point. It'll be like the next step in the people realizing that there's a problem with the Sundered Houses, and that Theozi was not the only one that it was going to happen to. You fucker. I think people in the universe of Ahriman are going to realize once they start killing kings off, there's a real problem going on with the Sundered Houses. So that'll be a good thing for them to see. Lighter can go. And then I need to pick up the herb so I can heal slightly. And then I think we're good to go check out some new rooms with our residence key. Something tells me we're going to get grabbed a lot by the... There's no further uses for this key. Discard. Great. It had one room to unlock. Oh. That's disturbing. Ammo. It's always nice to find more of. Even more ammo. Something tells me this guy's going to come to life. Ooh. Self-defense gun. Suicide note. Had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other survive, but Robert started to show the symptoms and I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There was no other way he would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Great, thanks, dude. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being a part of this project. Eventually, I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand, at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Exit. Is the only things in this room? Damn, all of that for nothing. There is a bathroom, though, so he's probably put another dude in here. Oh, the rope snapped in there. Are you going to come to life? Or are you pre-rendered? Yes, but here's the thing. Why kill him when they can control him and his people? That's an interesting point. I mean, look what they're doing in Timony, right? You're kind of right. In Timony, they're showing that, like, the people can be turned against him. So you're right with that. ZB, I've been getting the KHH, Wicked Bad. Wicked Bad, and my daughter is at the age now where she actually knows stuff. Knows a lot of the characters in the game, so I might end up starting my playthrough before you. Damn. Damn. We shall see, my friend. We've seen how some figures of power are adopting the creed as their faith. That's a way to control even more powerful than killing them. That's true. That's what I was actually going to bring up. It seems like that's a possibility for what's going on in Timony specifically. There's toilet paper rolled. That's discolored. That's gross. Is there just nothing in this room? It's filled with dirty water. Pull the plug. Oh, goody. There's something inside the bathtub. Control room key. Oh, thank God. That's the shark room. Yeah, figure as much. Get off me. Someone tells me you ain't dead. Now you are. Alright. This guy's gonna also be down here now. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. The Creed thing is a big deal. Like the Candescent Creed, they're kind of becoming a problem. Where did he go? Oh, he's deeper in the room. Okay, you can stay there. There's nothing in here for me to grab anymore. Nope, good, we're out. Stay right there, homeboy. Self-defense gun. I wonder how good the self-defense gun's gonna be. But the control room key is huge. That's nice to have. Not the bees. Fuck off, bees. Ew, he was just sitting like right on the edge of the corner, and I did not like that. See, CR is teaching us how to be great politicians based on the sheer amount of manipulation tactics. Is that how you say manipulation in Brazil? Manipuco? I kind of want to save the self-defense gun for later. But I do know that we need to just push these boxes. I can't help the autocorrect. That's fine. It's just what happens. It's your language. I can figure out the first a little bit. Some of our words are very similar, so it's easy to tell. You know? But yeah, Brain, I want to get this game done so I can play Kingdom Hearts so bad. The itch has been terrible. And I would love to play it on stream with you guys, because it'd be so much fun. I can't say that word and you know it. It's unfair. It's a funny city name all over again, LMAO. You're saying it's so wrong. God damn it. You know I can't say Duke de Cassis? Is that how you say that word? Duke C... Whatever the fuck. You're sitting there laughing at me now. I'm just going to have to take it. A part of me wants to go save now that we've made some progress and opened up a bunch of doors upstairs. But at the same time, part of me just wants to keep moving forward. It just depends on if I can survive this room. We're going to take this for that extra bit of healing in this next room. But my objective is to just try to run to the control room again. Just to survive. Can I skip this scene? I can. Fuck off, sharks. Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? Oh, you pricks. Alright, well, now I'm safe and you guys are fucked. I don't want to use too many shotgun rounds because I don't need to waste them now. you get, motherfucker? Coming back for round 2? Come on. Where you at? I got tons of pistol ammo. I'm ready to shoot you. I'm tempting fate. I want them here. No! That's the... We have to do it all again. God, I'm so stupid. Ugh. Tempting fate. Literally said it. If Dream were here, Dream would clip that. What are we on? Like death 7 or 8 now? In the darkness lies your fears. Listen, that's some Kingdom Hearts cryptic shit. Enough of that. Alright, I think for now, the best play is to grab the lighter and the shotgun and call that a successful venture for the time being. And we'll make smarter moves moving forward, I think. It's fine, you're trying your best, and I appreciate it. It's better this time around, even. I think you're on death 9. Well, fuck. Damn. Dream would be able to tell me. Dream would know for sure. Okay, so I believe to light them in order, it goes red. Then it's orange. Oh, right. I forgot I have to fucking manually light it. And then it's green, however. Hello. Good night, sweet prince. Ouch. You're not sweet, nor are you a prince. Oh, you poisoned me, you shitbag. You son of a bitch. Well, I have to go back to the other room anyway. Drop a few things off. Oh, wait, we have a first aid kit. Can that work? Just to save me some time. Nope, great. Alright, well, we do have some poison antidote in a different room, so we'll be back. That'll be death 10. We're gonna have so many deaths today on stream. I should have fucking saved. What an idiot. We wouldn't be in this predicament right now if I had. What a dumbass. What fools these mortals be. Alright. Right, I just need the blue. There we go. There we go. We're all healed up again. Alright, now to see if lighting this in order does anything, or if we've just gotten a lucky chance for nothing. It gets to the point where you got to start looking at walkthroughs to figure things out. But I think because we did the extra steps of like finding other rooms and stuff, we skipped needing to get a walkthrough for now. We just need to get to the control room and not die like a moron. Okay, let's light this candle. Do. No. Nothing like that, huh? Alright. Let's pick up the last little thing in this room. And then get out. Because I don't need any more spiders in my life. No, thank you. Me no do spiders, me no do oceans. No thanks. Gotta give me the right tools to deal with both. For spiders, it's gloves and any distance tool to whack it with. For sharks, it's a boat with a machine gun. No thanks. All right. We're about to get a lot more ammo, which is also nice. It's always a little sketchy when you start running close to the end of the ammo train, you know? Oh god, don't whip me. No, climate Jill. Jesus. Alright. Back on track to make progress. Not the bees, not the bees. Get off my screen. Alright. And then we shoot homeboy. Hopefully this time not needing to waste anything. A small part of me thinks that I should bring the knife. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Get off. Stay dead. I wonder if the game automatically uses defensive tools on you. Like, you don't really have much of a choice sort of deal. Because that's what it feels like. Because sometimes it does use it and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Not the bees. Fuck off. Alright, we're gonna get whipped by this fucking thing again. Because it's its favorite thing to do, torture me. Go ahead. No? Yep. Is it gonna take some of my health away? It did. Son of a bitch. We should be fine. Famous last words, I guess. Although I do have some healing on me if I take too much damage. Alright. Ammo. Ammo. Self-defense gun. Letter we already read. And toilet. Or, well, bathroom for the plug. Dirty water. Jill just stuck her hand in there. That's gross. Alright. No need to worry about those two. Unless they start opening doors, which is a possibility, but I'm not looking forward to that possibility, so don't want to talk about it. Alright. Now, to not be stupid this time, and save. going to heal up first. Then we're going to grab the ribbon. Because if we do this again, that's time number 3 doing it all, and I don't want to do it all again. There we go. It's kind of scary how far back that other save is, so maybe the next time we'll just save over top of it. But we'll see what happens. You guys have said in the past that soft locking is possible, but luckily we've been able to avoid it. And if soft locking were to ever happen and we were absolutely fucked, I might just... Oop. Climb Jill. I might just play off stream until we get another different save file up to this point, just to make life easier. All right. Bees, yes, yes, bees. Ugh. Yeah, I hate the way they sit on the screen. Okay. Now I'm curious if this is where you wait for Barry or not, but I don't think we have anybody here who knows the truth or not. Okay. I don't believe this is it. So I think we're good to go. Let us continue onward. No. There we go. Make our wooden path yet again. So, Bick, have you heard the verdict on if we're playing tonight or not for D&D? Because if we aren't, I can go out into town after the stream. But if we are, I'll have to not do that and not risk being late to that. No clue, damn. Need to go replenish my Coca-Cola. I'm all out. And I need my caffeine. That's where I get my caffeine. I don't do coffee. Other people do coffee. I don't do coffee. Keep pushing, Jill. Come on. There we go. All right. Right. I want to pick up this thing. And then I want to equip the shotgun. All right. Here we go. This fucking water-infested hellhole. I think for the time being, I might plan as if we are playing D&D tonight, just to make things safer. No, that completely missed. That's such a shame. Fuck yourself, sharks. Alright. No playing games today. I know Dream is kind of sick, but no clue if they're sick, unable to play sick, or sick and able to play. Oh, okay. All right, let's just get in this room. Make life easier and just get rid of the water, you know? There's a warning lamp that indicates that there is an emergency. Good. Is there anything useful? Doesn't look like it. Is there a spot where I can, like, electrocute these motherfuckers? An error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Press it. Drain water! Oi!
Emergency! Emergency! Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Oi.
Reaching 30% of
Oh,
pressure
so I have a time
threshold.
limit to collect a bunch of stuff down there? What's down here? I need to collect stuff. There's no time. Oh, damn. So I started the thing and I can't get it now. Fuck.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Better release the safety switch first. Where's the safety switch?
Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
Yeah, this is great. Waste some time here.
Reaching 90% of pressure threshold.
Okay. Where's the safety switch then?
Reaching 95% of pressure threshold.
Safety switch. Released.
All personnel, prepare for impact.
What? I pushed the safety release. Okay, what the fuck's gonna happen then?
Reaching maximum pressure threshold.
Are you fucking serious? Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay. Well, at least all we have to do now is go down there again and see what I can do differently this time. Fear can't kill you, but... Alright. I'm going to put the ribbon away. God, this game is the definition of learning in baby steps. What are we on, like Death 11? The idea of electrocution was right, by the way. Well, fuck. I don't know these things. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm a white belt in this game. Bees. Yes, yes. But we will figure it out. We shall figure this out. We shall learn the ways of this game. Well, we kind of have. I feel like we're slowly picking it up. If I'm not mistaken, I have no clue how to do it. Oh. That's a funny ass sentence. Just so we're clear. It's a funny ass sentence. Alright. Boxes. So, avoid sharks. Get to the control room and just take my time in the control room and like look at everything. Don't press yes on any buttons. Pick up everything I can, sort of deal. Literally no reason not to. Come on. There we go. Get in the water. If I'm not mistaken, is regarding shocking the big shark. It was a badly written sentence. Nah, it's all right. Oh wait, there's still one more inch to push this way. Holy fuck! The camera's fucking with me. The fact that the camera can still fuck with me at this point is hilarious. We're a good 9 hours into the game. And I'm still figuring it out. Still figuring out the camera. Alrighty. This feels necessary. Because I am guaranteed to take damage. But we shall find out how to deal with these sharky sharks. Like these guys, they're just shoot them in the face, run away sort of deal. Not a big deal. Turn, Jill? Okay. Shoot him in the face, not a big deal as I get destroyed. Okay, phew, we made it. There's no further use for the key. Discard, yes. Bye-bye. Alright, now we heal. We only wasted one shotgun round. I feel like that's pretty good for us in comparison to the others. Alright. There is a first aid kit here. Honestly, have first aid kits ever done anything for us yet? ZB Funfit question. Take your time and think about it if you need to. With Laren saying they're done with Dungeons and Dragons. What would you want another, or would you want another studio to make Dungeons and Dragons games? And if so, how would you want it different from Baldur's Gate 3? Ooh, that's a good question. To avoid the cheap, obvious answer of to avoid the cheap, obvious answer of ad hoc studios doing a Critical Role game in there, I assume you mean you want me to like say like something to do with like actually like Faerun and stuff and like those characters. But I do think like a Telltale type of game would be like the best route. The controls for the main system, everything seems to be in proper working order. What about the pressure valves? An oil pressure regulator, there is no need to adjust the pressure right now. I'm just running around this entire room pressing A. Caution, in case of a drop in oil pressure, open valve 1. Okay. Pressure settler. So something tells me I have to just hit this button and then hit that button over there. I don't know what studio to like say, but like Telltale or Blue Sky, I believe is what it's called now.
Lock in all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So that could be one. Well, then where's this fucking safety? Release the safety switch. Okay. Release this thing.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oil pressure, shelter, operation terminated. Restore, or, okay, cool. So this one said pressure 1, right? I think this big guy is 1. 1. What?
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Valve number 1. God damn it, the fucking safety shit went back off. Pull the lever, Kronk. Correct lever. Now what? Drain the water, yes. Fuck yes. The water has been completely drained. Alright, so we got some drowning sharks over here. Let's go. That sounds so fucked up to say, but you know what? Rather them than me, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's basically all I want to say for like your question, brain. Ad Hoc Studio just feels very fitting. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Are you dying? Good. Ad Hoc just feels very fitting. Especially with how good they did with Dispatch. So I feel like they're just a safe pick right now with like good games and good storytelling. And D&D is a very storytelling game. That being said, I think there's room for another game in the vein of like Baldur's Gate. It's just hard to make a game like that. So maybe instead of doing something like Baldur's Gate, you could do something like... Maybe instead of something like Baldur's Gate, you could do something like... like a Skyrim type, an open world game set in Faerun or a couple of cities in that sort of region. I wouldn't do Bethesda with that, though. I'd probably want CD Projekt Red to do an open game. Oh, you know what? Just giving CD Projekt Red Faerun to run around in and then make like a Witcher type story in the Dungeons & Dragons world. That's kind of hard to beat. And you get to like customize a character so you get all the classes, but it's instead of it being like turn-based action like that, it's more like action, you know what I'm saying? That could be an option. That could be a fun time. I'm going to go with that. CD Projekt Red, and basically want them to make a Dungeons & Dragons Witcher game. Like, that sounds like fun to me. There's materials labeled dynamite, but they're soaked beyond use. Okay, well, then what the fuck is this bad boy? Grenade shells. I'll pick them up for now. I mean, something tells me we've lost access to the, to our way back now. Right? Ah. Sorry, Sharky. If you're going to continue to be aggressive, you're going to end up getting yourself killed. Not my fault. And the big bastard. Can he still attack me? Like, I'm not a fan of that. Okay. I know that was a waste of a shotgun round, but I kind of don't care. Water flow power system doesn't seem to have. Okay. Well, I don't want to turn back on anyway. Oh, good. Yeah. How about that? Nope. Did he just kill me? Did I just lose all that progress again? Unbelievable. This game fucking pissing me off right now. That's so annoying. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Fuck. We didn't even end up using this fucking gun, so I'm gonna put it back. Is there anything else that we need? I don't think so. So we're gonna leave it there. Wow, that's instantly annoyed me. Such a fucking big loss of time. Ugh, have to do it all again. Although now we know what we're fucking doing, so whatever. Shouldn't take very long. And hopefully these sharks don't get the drop on me this time. The frustration grows. It ebbs and flows, you know. God, now I'm just thinking of a CD Projekt Red, like, Faerun Dungeons & Dragons game. What would I want to play first? Basically, I would probably want to play anything that's not, like, mildly Witcher related, so I'd probably go with, like, a big magic user. Like, that would be cool. Although, hopefully they don't fuck up the game, like they kind of did with the release of Cyberpunk 2077. But I feel like that's a good company for it, right? Like, if this hypothetical game were to happen, that's a good company for it, because I feel like they're very much in line with like how a lot of D&D players are with their with their views, and mostly like D&D's for everybody sort of deal, right? So like, I feel like CD Projekt Red and them would gel really well. So that would be really cool in my opinion. And not to mention, they just make good games. Right, there's a video I saw. I don't forget who did the video, but there's a video I saw on like comparing like The Witcher from like when did The Witcher come out? 2015 or 2016, whatever year it came out. They compared The Witcher 3 to Starfield, and Starfield is like barren and dead, right? So there's a radius. There's like a perfect radius that they call it for gaming. And that is like every 30 to 40 seconds on an open world map, you run into something. The Witcher has it perfectly. In fact, there's actually an argument that says The Witcher does too much in that distance of time. Whereas you're like in The Witcher, you go from one spot where you interact with something, and then you go to the next, and it's within the next 25 to 30 seconds. That's how it's supposed to look. But with Starfield, it was like every minute you were running into something. So it was double the time. And that's a bad thing. You don't want it to be like that. You don't want it to feel empty, and that's when your game starts to feel barren. So for me, giving CD Projekt Red that sort of deal, right? Like, that would be pretty big for them in D&D. Like, it feels like they would be able to make a pretty competent game. Especially if they're able to, like, do the open world correctly. Alright, run. Just run. They can't catch you. You're too fast, Jill. You're too fast for them. Don't waste your ammo. So yeah, the grand answer to that question, Brain, is CD Projekt Red making an open world Dungeons and Dragons game in the style of The Witcher, because that way you can still make choices, you can still have all these other things, and I feel like, and I know games are scared to do this and they want you to do everything, but I feel like games should go back to the idea of if you make X choice, you can't do X thing in that playthrough, right? Whereas in current gaming, as far as I'm aware, a lot of them just go, oh, well, you'll be able to do everything that you want to do in a gameplay, right? And I think that's stupid. They should give you reasons to want to replay the game. So what they should do is precisely what I just said. They should allow it to, like, they should allow the game to be like, you are now locked to this until you do your next playthrough. I think that's what they should do. And some games still do that, but some games don't, and it's really boring when they don't. But yeah, that's my opinion. But now we have to fix all this. Switch 1. Push button. All right.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Bam.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
There we go. Go over to the water. Drain the water. Sorry, sharks. But that was necessary. Alright, I need to see if I can go save. I want to see if I can continue back down the path that we came before and save. Because if we can, I might just save. So I don't have to do this all fucking again. Because that would be too many times of me attempting the same nonsense. I need to be able to save. It's a need, not a want. Come on, get me out of here. I fucking knew it. Alright, well, rip that direction. I'm officially horrified of what's to come. But we will find out. You can't bite me. Yeah, just wiggle. I guess I didn't really have to make any corners. I can just cut in the middle of it all. Alright. I will say, I don't think this is very spoilery to talk about this stuff, because I'm pretty sure Sam talked about it pretty openly. But it sounds like Critical Role is trying to make a Critical Role movie, like a live action movie, from what he was saying, or maybe a live action TV show. I forget which one it was specifically, which I didn't hear about until very recently. So that's kind of interesting, if not a tiny bit concerning. Oh, the story is openable. Cool. Because what would that even be about, right? Like, what would they make a live action TV show on? Not that I don't think they can do it. I definitely think they can. But I'm just curious as to what that would be. Magnum rounds. Hell yes. More rounds for the Magnum? That's huge. Anything else in here? The poor shark you flip-flopping? There's no such thing as a poor shark. They're evil little bastards trying to eat me. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, we found a fast way around. I'm gonna go fucking save. I am going to save. Fuck getting locked up in this fucking section of the game. So far, the shark section is my least favorite part. There have been parts to make me scream like a little girl, and I'd had to go change my pants. This is far worse. Not because it's scary, but because I feel like it's poor game design. And it's like the only part of the game where I felt this way. The only part. And I've been very mad. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I've been very, very mad in the last couple minutes. Alright. Hop over. Hop down. Get grabbed by a fucking tentacle monster. It's all very routine for Jill at this point. Fuck. We're saving. Fucking hell. Okay. We're saving. We're dropping a few things off because I don't think we need them at this very moment in particular. Like these. We haven't really used the Magnum much at all. We're going to save. We're going to heal. Oh, we're not even damaged. We're going to put the green herb away. Although I could have done that after saving, but whatever. Okay. So now if we die again, we've done all the shark problems. Oh no, said we were going to save over the last one. Which means if we get soft locked, we're back before the shark things. I shouldn't have done this. We'll see what happens. Alright. Not exactly a Nordverse show, but something like that could be interesting since it strays away from the fantasy. You know what I really think they should do? And I'm curious as to what people might think. Their Christmas one-shot could be cool live action as well, specifically done in a Home Alone style, in a Home Alone way. Which Christmas one-shot? Because there was the Christmas one-shot that Liam did ages ago, which is where we first met up with Travis's first iteration of Chutney, which his name was Chutney instead. Chutney Chocolate Cane, I believe, was the name in that one, and then he became Chutney Pocopi for Campaign 3. Do you know how nostalgic I've been feeling for Campaign 3 and 2 right now? Like, I've been wanting to rewatch them so badly. And a part of me should rewatch them because, like, I want to. But I already do so much Critical Role stuff during a week, like, sometimes you need to take a step back from it. But I think they should do and I think with Invincible potentially ending soon, they should pitch a Dispatch TV show. Right? Like, they should just do that. I feel like that would be super fun for them to do and really easy for them to do. Doesn't even have to be like 2D. You could just do 3D. Yes, the Liam Christmas one-shot one, but that's just they'd have to talk to Disney about that one. You know, because he basically just did Nightmare Before Christmas. He literally used Oogie Boogie. So it would be quite the discussion to have with Disney. The good old House of Mouse. Unless he did another one that I don't know of. You ever seen the but I think they're trying to become a general production studio more than trying to make their own stuff into movies and such, so it'll more likely be an original story. Well, that would be cool. Whatever they do, I'll watch. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it. But I'm just curious as to what we think it could be. Right? Speculation is the name of this channel. Open the doors. What's back that way? Oh, well, they can change the names and work around it. That's true. That's very true. What's this way? What did I miss in this room? I just don't want to see any red left on the map. Oh, is this the first aid thing? Fuck, okay, I'll pick it up. Oh no, there's the map. I forgot about the map. There we go. What's up there? It's still saying there's something up there for me to find. What the fuck? Just coming up here and spamming everything. Everything seems to be back to normal now. Huh. It says something's here that we can pick up. Oh, no, never mind. Now it doesn't. Great. Make me look like a psychopath, game. Alright. Continuing onward. We will figure this shit out one way or another. Would we, for this hypothetical live action movie, would we want them to be the main characters? Or with you saying that it's going to be like general production stuff, who do you think they would pick for that sort of deal? Like, do you think they would use themselves more? Or do you I would imagine they wouldn't. They're pretty open about using other people for stuff. So I would imagine that's their continued goal, to continue to give other people roles, if you will. Okay, fucker. What the fuck was that? Something just fell into the water. And if I go in there, I die. Can I shoot this fucker from here? I can. You know what? I have more magnum bullets. Should be using that instead. Can you please die? You think they'd use other people? Probably. Thank you. Thank you for finally croaking. Huh. And that's everything down here. We can get the fuck out. You fucking stupid ass shark. Used a lot of my ammo, but I don't care. It's better than not knowing what to do and getting eaten by a fucking shark. Something tells me that's how you get soft lock, though. So we're going for the right direction for that. That's exciting. I'd so much rather deal with a giant snake than deal with a fucking giant shark. No thanks. None of that feels safe. But yeah, they were saying they're going to pitch a movie. They're saying they're going to pick some sort of live action thing, and they're pitching more TV shows. So, if I had to like pick like out of all of these things, what would I want to see? A live action show or whatever they're going to do live actions, probably on the lowest in the list. And then a movie, if it's animated, I would like a Calamity movie. But if there's going to be a TV show, it could be an EXU TV show, and then we could just have an EXU TV show, which would be awesome. So I'm good with whatever. Frankly. All right. Oh, more ammo. Thank God. Oh, bees. That's fun. God, this camera's gonna kill me. The door's locked. That's always good. What's this? This corpse. A corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. He's holding something. Insecticide spray. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh! This looks like an insecticide spot. It's too dangerous to go any further. Are we sure about that? There's plenty of insecticide inside. Okay, well, whatever. If we're not going to be able to use it, we'll just run away. Did I get hurt from that? I didn't. I don't like being chased by bees, though. I'm greedy as fuck. I want whatever they'll give us. Well, that's fair. I don't think that's greedy, though, by the way. Use it, yes. Oh! Okay, so I believe the numbers correspond. So 5. What were the numbers again? So I think the red one was 3. So would that be 4? 4, 3, 5, 6. Oh. 1 is 4. This is 5. And this was 6. I think? Right? Well, we have to go back and now and check. Alright. And we can drop some stuff off in our inventory. So, win-win. I thought it was red, not anything else. We're gonna get nabbed now. I don't think that's greedy to want everything, by the way. What I was saying was greedy. The numbers were 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to trust you on that because now I don't have to worry about it. Because I remember the colors, I believe, and the order. The order went red, orange, green. So that means 3 is the red. It just comes down to the eyes, which I believe I remember. Ugh. Yawning. Crazy. We're going to put the shotgun away. Put the shells away. But I'm going to grab the magnum rounds. The numbers are 3, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to have to go back in. Into the... No. Into the... the den of bugs. Bugs. Look at the numbers. I'm unsure now. Fine. I'm gonna get whipped by a fucking thing again. What's my health at? Caution. God damn it. All right. And now with that, we can move on. Hopefully these spiders haven't come back to life. All right. So just to look again. I believe, yeah. So the red one's the circle. Or the red one's the circle. We'll just go with the circle. And the green one's going to be the line, and the red and the orange one is going to be the nothing. So then the numbers are 3, 5, 6. You were right. 3, 5, 6. It's raining like a motherfucker outside. I want to open my window and make it nice and cold in my room. The plant is beating you at being Trevor Belmont, by the way. Well, that's rude. The plant does like to fucking whip things, though. It's fucking annoying. The bees! I forget what that movie's even fucking called. But it's a Nick Cage movie, so it's good by my book. Alright. So this was 4. This was 5. And this was 6. Oop. What? No. I lied to you. I lied. I'm stupid. This was 5. This was 3. Ah! There's a jar. There's another jar. There's another jar. Why is there so many jars? It's jarring, but what's this do? Yellow 6. Take some. So you got some yellow 6. Bottle. Take. We'll get some red 3. And then I imagine we need another bottle. And then we combine them all. Huh? I failed in using the synthesis jolt. What? Okay, there's writing on the room. Let's figure this out. Something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. Oh, God. I really don't need all this math. Fill an empty bottle with water. Sure. Now what? If I combine the water and then combine this thing, now we've got orange. Number 10. So we want 20. We want 20, right? So this is okay. So we have 10. So this is number what? Number 3. And this is yellow 6. So that's 9. Oh, God. What's math? Okay, we have 10. So that means water is 1. So then we need to do... Then we need to do 1 plus 6. So which one was 6? This is yellow 6. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we need to take some. Then we need to take some water. And then combine the water. So that's now... 7. So then 7 plus 10 equals 17. 7 plus 10 equals 17. And then we need 17 plus 3 to equal 20. Math. What exactly this is for? Not a clue. There's no 4. Well, yeah, 1 plus 3 equals 4. Or 1 plus 3. But what does this jolt do? V-jolt. It's a distinctively brown liquid. Can I drop these? Huh. What is it used for? That's the question. And this is blocked from that side. Drink the unknown chemical. You're crazy. What's this? Something's over here. Assortments of tubes and flasks. It's not necessary to use this now. Well, fuck. When can I use that? Now I've got a bunch of bottles taking up my inventory space. Like, that's just annoying. What if we insecticide right here? Huh. Fuck. What if we take the insecticide spray and take it downstairs? What do we think that does? And like spray the big pile of thing. He's gonna grab me here too. Fucker. I just don't know where this Volt stuff goes. It's nice to be back in the relaxing safe room, though. Okay, we'll put those there. I want to take the insecticide downstairs. Back down to the the big pile of plant matter and see if we can kill it. I doubt it, but it would be nice. But it's insecticide, not herbicide. So that can't be the answer. It's literally for bugs. You see a giant beehive. Okay, then let me use this thing. Okay, why didn't you let me use it earlier? Do you miss having Kenneth in your safe space? Absolutely. Fuck off. Can I do it again? Oh, I'm out. I'm out of herbicide or insecticide. Fuck. Fuck off, bees. Yes, having Kenneth in the safe space is duly missed. Duly missed. He's missed. Yay, residence key. And we'll take this just for fun. Just for fun. Oh my god, I didn't realize how bad his face was. He got stunned to death. Let's go. No further use for the key. Whoopee. A bunch of keys in a house that only have one use is fucking worthless. Oh my god, is this a safe room? A safe room like 10 feet down from another safe room? That feels almost worthless. But, oh boy, am I glad that it's here. Okay. What's in this room before we do anything else? Great. Yeah, pull the plug out. This is the typical routine now. Something in the bathtub. Oh, I'm okay with that. Not going to complain about safety. Okay, now here's the thing, right? This room doesn't have an inventory. So it's not the same kind of safe room. Oh my god. Take the book. Oh, fuck. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact has become clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB 20 a new name, V-Jolt. I was calling it Volt earlier, it's V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, then V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant. The entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. Damn. I'm good at making chemicals, apparently, guys. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. Well, it feels pretty good that I've already done this, let me tell you. But there's also a space for a book there. So I kind of want to go grab the book. Oh, I'm gonna get grabbed by this fucking tentacle again. Fuck's sake. But I was kind of in the right ballpark by saying, like, oh, if I go and put the insecticide on the fucking chemicals, it'll die. Or on the plant, it'll die. It was just a different chemical they wanted me to use. In fact, it's a herbicide. Which is funny just to think about. Bam. Sometimes being able to do math is nice, you know. Whoop, getting whipped. God, I'm getting so tired of you. You're so grabby and gross. Oh, I'm hurting. Damn, he did a ton of damage. Gonna use the first aid kit. Alright. I'm gonna put this away. I might just put this away for now. Grab a first aid. Oh, no. Grab the red book. What do you mean? It's not necessary. Great. No, I don't want to examine. I want to use it. So all that is in there is just the fact that it's 2 of these fucking herbs. That's crazy. It's so fun whenever you can hear the shit-eating grin and the slightest hint of cocky in you whenever you figure something out by yourself. Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. One day it'll bite me in the ass. And that day is soon. Alright. I think we go to the other room before saving. That's what I think. I think we go deal with this book, then save, and that'll be the end of the stream. I feel like we've made some progress. After a bunch of failure, we've made some progress. It's kind of nice. Oh my god, did we ever fail hard today? Let me tell you. Quite a few failures, in fact. I'm hoping what this book is for is just opening the door behind me, like the other door in this room. Because this back door is locked. So to open it would be nice. I also like that there's no more bees. It's nice. It's nice and chill without hearing buzz. All right. Okay, but that's definitely not the order. Hang on. No, that's gotta be the... Reorder the books, yes. Am I gonna get demonetized? That was close. There's still stuff in that room that we can find. I mean, there's no bugs to worry about now, so I guess I can go actually check it out. I think the last thing in that room, though, is a jar. Like, the other one's got a fucking glass jar that it wants me to pick up, which feels stupid. But what's in this room? Could these have been used for some kind of experiment? An old award certificates line the shelves. Most of them are from the city or the army. Okay. Oh, it's this. Okay, we don't have to worry about those things. It's a fucking plant in a goddamn jar. Again, I would like to point out, this video is not monetized anyway. I just don't want to get like a strike because of that. It would be the most insane strike of all time if that happened too. Nope. Oh. 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 Oh, hell no. Get me out of here. That is a problem for tomorrow. or Wednesday, whenever we play this next. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I don't think you'd get demonetized for that, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of a famous painting. I don't think that means anything. That is still territory for nudity, right? So it's a little sketchy, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Literally, we will see what happens soon. You know what? I'll just save over this one. I don't think we have to go too far back. But yeah. Art isn't usually demonetized. Well, we'll hope. But that's I think that's all for the stream. Thanks for talking with me and having a good time. And depending on how things go, we might be playing on Trentley's tabletop in our D&D game later tonight. We might not. We don't know. So I will see you guys then. And with that all being said, peace out.